After an underwhelming debut on Netflix last week, the WWE dusted itself off and put on a good show this week. Last week, four matches took place in the span of 3 hours, with virtually no promos other than John Cena and The Rock. This week, there were 5 matches in 2.5 hours, with a number of promos. Netflix seemingly made some changes to how it aired the show as well. The entire Penta match aired without any ads or breaks. And although there were ads during matches after that, they at least put on the screen how long the break was going to be, which they didn't do last week. Also, if you happen to pause the show like I briefly did, you could bypass the ads completely, since the ads seemingly only played if you were caught up with the show live. Thus, overall, the WWE second act on Netflix was definitely better than its first one. It seems that WWE may feel a bit more flexibility in show length, since it no longer needs fluff time if it has to fill 3 hours, or feel constrained to 2 hours, not allowing it to get all of its programming in. WWE's Netflix debut was a success on some level, since it drew nearly 5 million viewers worldwide, compared to Raw's 1.2 million average viewership in 2024. The only real critique I would have is now that WWE is on Netflix, it might need to consider having some more flexibility in terms of which superstars appear on the show. For example, if Cody Rhodes is supposedly the face of the WWE, then it would only make sense for him to have some matches on Netflix, instead of him just being relegated to SmackDown and PLEs. With wrestlers forced to be on just one brand or the other, it makes some of the storylines and feuds a bit too predictable, and sometimes a little stale. The WWE may now have to rethink the draft altogether, since it now, in essence, has SmackDown competing against Raw, since it now has a streaming platform versus a traditional cable network show.